Let's talk some defense. We got the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Tennessee Titans. So we're talking about the Cincinnati defense. So on this first play, what we got going on here is these guys up front, we got a 5 technique out here, we got a 2 eye here, we got a 3 technique here, and this guy's in a 6 eye, should be in a 6 eye, but he head up right here in a 6. But these guys are going to be stunned inside to these gaps. All these guys are going to be stunned outside here, okay? He got the outside. And what's going to happen is they're going to stunt. They're going to take away these gaps here. And he need to be tighter if he's going to stunt to this gap. But I don't know if they want him to stunt all the way to this gap or take his body and put it in the gap. Now, I put a disclaimer out there. I don't know Cincinnati's scheme. I don't know their scheme. I'm just telling you how I would play it and what I see from looking at the film. So basically, these guys are stunned inside. So one thing about when you stun inside, you got to get into a winning alignment to get here and get up the field. A winning alignment to get across the face and get up the field. A winning alignment to get to this B gap. You got to get to this B gap. Okay. So this guy right here foot should split this guy so you can allow him to get across and up the field. And this guy should be tighter here, which allows him to get to this B gap. But the fact that he's head up, this guy blocking down, he won't be able to get there. But he took this guy's body, put it in the gap. I have no problem with how these guys played this up front with these stunt steps and these slants. So they really slant to the weak side here, and they just all these guys are moving across the face of these guys to another spot. But what's going to happen on this is that these guys are going to take care of these gaps inside here, and we're going to have a safety come down. And let me just run it and stop it. You guys can see it. Okay. These guys took care of these gaps here. You got to get all the way across door and get it up the field here. But these guys took care of these inside gaps, right? So this guy right here came down. But what he's got to see is these down blocks right here. You got to see the inner line scrimmage, these down blocks. And he's got to take as much air out of this as possible. He got to come tight right here. You got to come tight here. And we got a guy outside for crack replace. Let me run a little bit more. See what I'm saying? He got to see these down blocks right here. You got to see these guys down blocking. He got to come tight here. He got to come tight here. Be sitting right here waiting on this running back make this tackle right here. We got a guy outside for crack replace right here. So this guy's coming out and try to block him. He got to replace him outside. But that's the only thing I see on this play that's wrong. It's just that the entry point for the guy with the ball, which is the safety, the entry point for the safety that's coming down here, he's got to see these down blocks and get tight right here. You got to skin cut that, get tight, come down tight off of that. Right here, these down blocks. This guy's going away. He got to come down tight right here. He got to take all the air out of this right here. Get down here. Get down here. So if this back do cut it back, he's sitting there waiting on it. You want to get here to keep him from cutting it back. Because we got everything handled right here. We got a guy outside sitting here. We got these guys coming this way. Now he need to get it all the way across the face. We got a linebacker sitting in the gap here. So we good to go. Everything's pretty good right here. Everything's pretty good right here. He just got to get tighter, come here, and sit right there and wait for that back to cut it back and make that tackle. He's too wide right here. Okay, worrying about the quarterback. We got a guy outside for that. We don't need to worry about the quarterback. We need to get tight here and make this tackle on this cutback. We gave up yards right there. We didn't have to. Okay, on this play, now I don't know their scheme, but on the snap of the ball, this guy going to run down inside here. He's going to take on a double team here. He's going to run down inside here. He's going to get too far up the field. They're going to kick him out. This guy going to come kick him out. They're going to block down on this guy, double team this guy. But I don't know why he ran here. I just don't understand what they're doing unless they had some kind of blitz going on. But with this big boy offset from me, he's offset over here. It really don't make sense to run anything coming this way when the percentages say that he's going to come downhill here or he's going to come across the formation. And you got this guy right here, so I'm assuming that he's going to come across the formation. He's going to be a lead block. You got a tight end to kick out here. So basically, when you play on this big back right here, the best thing you can do for these guys right here, he's in a 3 technique right here, okay? This guy's in a 0, he's in a 3 technique. The best thing to do for these guys, these two guys, this guy and this guy, when you're playing a big back like this, the best thing I guess a defense can do is put these guys in 4 eyes. Put him here and then put him here because it's too much of an angle right here for him to take on this block. Right here in 3 technique, he got an angle to come down on him, and it's easy to move these guys out of there on a double team, on a double. So it's easy to move these guys out of here. So what happened on this, he's going to come down here. They're going to double team him, and he's going to come up and seal this edge, he's going to get too high. He's going to come kick him out. Now, he got to go attack this. You got to go attack this. Go attack this tight end. You got a down block. You got to close. Close. Don't get up the field. Don't come this way. Down block, come this way. Close and go meet this guy. And we got something happening right here. We got something good right here. Let's watch it. See what I'm saying? He just came up field a little bit too far. Okay, let's go back. It ain't a lot, but he started this way. You got to start this way. You see this down block, you got to come this way. Probably want to get a little bit more tilt. Aiming point should be a yard and a half behind his foot, maybe a yard behind his foot. And that'd be a good tilt to come this way. Because when he down block, they double team this guy, you want to come meet this guy, hat and hands it, and be able to fall off either way. Now, I don't know why he ran in here, and I wish he was in a 4-eye. I mean, it would be a better position for him when you're playing a big back like this. See, now they can get him out of there. He played too heavy here. They can get him out of there. Now, the fact that he ran in here, he can just come off and seal this. He's up the field a little bit too far because he should be closing right here. And now he can kick him out. And this is an easy run for Big Boy. This is just an easy run for Big Boy. That's too easy. Now, he's in here. He's out to play. Took himself out to play. And these guys right here can seal him. You got a wide receiver blocking downfield here. And then you got yards right here. Actually got a touchdown right here. That shouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? It's too easy. It's way too easy. See how, look at here, how this guy got turned and walled out here. If he was on a 4-eye, he could punish this guy. Knock him back. This guy got to close. He still got to close and come get it. And against big backs like this guy, we don't want to take chances. We got to play solid, sound defense up front. Gap control defense. That's how you get this guy stopped. And when you don't play that, you get big runs on you and get touchdowns ran on you. So basically, I'm getting these guys out of danger. This is a dangerous spot you can be in. It's a 3-4 alignment, really, pretty much. They got 3 guys down inside and they got 2 guys outside. He's just down. Okay? So basically, I want to move these guys out to here and give them a better chance to win against this big back. Be out here, knock it back with eyes in his beak out. Knock it back with eyes in his beak out, okay? And then we got a better chance here, you know what I'm saying, to get some stuff happening for us. But when we run this guy inside right here, instead of letting him stay and play, we open this up right here, and this guy got up the field. We opened up this part of the defense right here for him to just run through and go score. You know, just got to play base defense against a big guy like this. You can't do too many things. I always say, as a defense, when you try to do too much, you're doing a lot less. When you do less, you're doing a lot for the defense. So you got to do less when you're playing these guys. You just got to play your techniques, and you got to be sound up front. And that's how you get a big boy like him stopped. But right here, I just don't understand why they ran the linebacker down inside here. Okay, we got a double here. He's a little bit too far up the field. He didn't come meet this down here, down block. And then now he can't get there because the receiver going to go block him. And now you got big boy. What he loved to be is one-on-one with somebody. You here. I'm surprised he didn't run him over. But he liked to be one-on-one with somebody. And that's a bad feeling for this guy, this safety, to be in this situation one-on-one with this dude. And now he missed the tackle because he didn't bring his feet, you know. And the one thing about it, guys, you got to bring your feet when you you got to bring your feet. You got to break down, settle down, bring your feet and come get it. Right here, he got to come and say, he stopped his feet. See what I'm saying? When you're trying to make a tackle on a big back, you cannot stop. Come get it and run your feet. Hit him and run your feet. That's the only way you're going to get him down. When you stop your feet like this, and right here you make contact, but you don't run your feet. You guys know about the stiff arm. You got to run your feet and make that happen. So now he breaks the tackle, and now we got this guy right here sitting here. He just come off this block. He's not going to make that. He's not going to make that. He fighting like hell to get off this block right here. He fighting like hell to get off this block to try to come help. And then we missed this tackle here, and he goes outside, and he's not going to make this. He's not going to make this tackle. You know what I'm saying? And it's a touchdown. It's a touchdown. On this play, I just don't understand what's going on defense. Because we got a pistol formation. Quarterback in the gun, back right behind him. That's the pistol formation. Okay, we got a 3 technique here. We got a 9 technique outside. But on the other side, we also got a 3 technique, a wide 3, and we got a 5 technique outside. And it looked like this might be pass rush look. This look like a pass rush look to me. But you got a back. You got this big boy right behind the quarterback in a pistol formation. We got to get the base defense. And it should be a left call. Here's the tight end. So left, 3 technique. Maybe get him over to a 2-eye or a shade. Well, I love playing 2-eye rather than shade. Because shade, when you play shade, it's easier for these guys to block you out of there and knock you across the face of the center. But 2-eye is what people are going to nowadays. And we don't want to put this guy down here but put him in a 2-eye. Put this guy in a 2-eye. He's fine. Then we got a defense. We got a base front that we can play. Okay? Because he's in the pistol formation in the back right here, it's just like the quarterback being under right here. It's pretty much the back's at home. So we want to get heavy alignment on this guy so we can go attack him and knock him back and handle this double team that we're about to get. And you can see the splits. You know you're going to get a double team. So handle this double team. Knock this back and handle this double team. And that's what we got to do. And he was in here, he'll line up on this guy, knock him back, and be good to go. If he was in the shade, he'll be heavy right here on this center. Heavy on the center, knock him back, get ready to handle the double team. But right here, we got 2-3 techniques. All this back got to do is start downhill, suck these guys inside here, linebackers here, suck them out all inside, double here, and then he cut it outside, and that's exactly what happened on this play. Started downhill. Everybody sucked up inside. I don't know if this guy was supposed to get out here or something. I don't know. Let's go see his initial movement. What was he trying to do here? Yeah, it looked like he stunned it back to this guy. He stunned it to this guy, and these guys came down. He's outside. I don't get the defense. I really don't, guys. I'm sorry. I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. He almost ended up outside here. You got 2 backers sitting inside here, so something's not right here. I'm not sure what they were trying to accomplish, but it's easy for this back to take this downhill and then hit it outside. So that's why he got all these yards on this play. There's nobody there. This guy's outside. He got a base block. One thing I can say is that he need to come get this guy, keep his outside free, outside half free, eyes outside here, because he's the base block. He's responsible for this outside. We have nobody right here in this C guy. This guy, I don't know if he's supposed to cross face right here, but even if he was trying to cross face, it's still not a solid defense. We need a 3 technique. We need a 2-eye here. And we need, because chances are if you get a 2-eye here, this guy going to try to cut you out, come across your face, and you can just get down the line and go help out here. But right here, we're not solid. Got to be physical here. Got to be physical here. Seems like a backer should be sitting, somebody should be sitting out here, a safety, somebody should be sitting out here. I just don't get it because it's easy for this back to start downhill and then cut it outside and then get a whole bunch of yards. And you got to realize these guys back here, these safeties off the ball, when this big boy come downhill, they scared to death to hit this dude. They don't even know how to hit him. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to get embarrassed either. But, in football, you can't worry about the embarrassing part of it. You got to go hit this dude, run your feet, and wrap him up and get him down. Can't let him just keep getting extra yards like this. Run your feet. It's right here. Run your feet. Run your feet. Don't stop your feet. Run your feet and get him down. When you hit the ground, that's when you got him down. You got to run your feet through contact. See what I'm saying? He dragging him now because he ain't running his feet through contact. And he going to take him for a ride. That's how you get taken for a ride. You got to run your feet on contact. If you don't run your feet on contact, this is going to happen to you. But right here, this defense just ain't sound for what, especially with this back being at home. He in the home position. Anytime, big boy is in the home position, I'm playing sound defense up front. I'm going to my base front, and I don't know if they were in rush front or something. That's what this looked like, rush front. I don't know what it looked like. One of these guys is wrong. Maybe he's wrong. He should be here. But either way, these guys you got to have somebody come out and run support here. Okay? With him being at home right here, I'm bringing him down. He got to come down tighter. And we got to get somebody over the top. We got to go, I guess look like they're in cover 2 or something. They got 2 safeties high. We got to have a safety in the post and bring one of these guys down in the box. We got to have more people in the box. Because right now we got 1, 2, 3, we got 7 people in this box pretty much, with him being just on the outside fringe. But we got to get people in this box against this guy. And if he was down here in this box and we get a safety in the post, we can come down and play this guy right here. We got it handled. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get him here, okay? So now one of our backers, get him here. We got a backer sitting in the gap here. We got a backer sitting in the gap here. Then we got a safety sitting in the gap here. We can just play regular base defense and we got this handled. This right here ain't sound defense. And we got 2 safeties high. This tell me to run the ball all the way. We got a light box. We're going to run this football. That's exactly what you're going to do. Now, if you're going to do this and have 2 safeties high, you better have some beast up in here. You got to have some beast that's linemen, you know what I'm saying, to go get that thing. Or you got to have a team that can't run the ball. And you know they can't run the ball and they better against the pass. And you know they can't run the ball even if you gave them a light front. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you got to have. But this team can run the ball. They're a physical team that runs the ball. We got a back at home and we got 2 high. You got to come down. We got to get you down, get you in the post. We got to just play it that way. Because this team is going to beat you with run game. The run game. They're not going to beat you as much with the passing game. So we got to play smart on defense and be smart about how we do things on defense. And that's the only way you're going to get things stopped. But right here, this is too easy for this guy to cut outside and go make it happen. Bring your feet right there. Okay, on this play, now we're going to get this guy and we're going to jump him outside. Leaving this big old space right here for this back to run through big boy who's at home, pistol formation. He's at home, and he's going to cut it back here. We jump him. He jumps outside, and we leave this guy one-on-one with a small guy off the ball. I don't get this either. So basically, it should be a left-left call. 3 technique is fine. 2 eye is fine, okay? He should get heavier on this guy so he can go punish this guy so he can take on this double team a little bit better. When you get into gaps like this, let me explain that. Let me explain this to you so you guys know. When you got teams that double team a lot, and when you got a back at home, when you got a back at home, if the quarterback was under, you got eye backs, or the quarterback was under, you got a single back. Right here, you got a single back with a pistol formation. All that's the same to me. We play it all the same. So basically, why I say get tighter is because these guys got angles on him right now. It's tough to play a double team when they got angles on you. And here's the thing. You also got the scoop block. You can hit this shoulder up to the next level, and this guy can come and get you. You make it easier for this guy to scoop you when you wider. The reason I want this guy tighter is so he can go punish this guy, knock it back, and then now it makes it harder for these guys to scoop you and up to the next level. And make it hard for this guy to get up to the next level because you're going to punish him, put hands on him, and you're going to drive his ass with you, take him with you right down the line. He ain't going to be able to get up here so freely. That's why you want to be tight when you got a guy at the home position or eye backs and the quarterback under, whatever. Okay? Anytime you got backs in the home position, be tight. Be tight. Go punish this guy. Try to stay as square as possible, as long as possible, and handle this double team. Right here, you got good alignment. Just go punish this guy. Keep this double team right here. Stay as square as you can, as long as you can, but go punish this guy. The only way you're going to destroy a double team is to punish the guy that you lined up on. Okay? Destroy one, destroy two. Try to play both, they destroy you. That's how you play double teams. That's how you play double teams. Destroy one, destroy two. Try to destroy two, they destroy you. And that's how it goes. He got to get down in here and he got to punish this guy. Okay? Right here, punish this guy. You see the split? You know what I'm saying? You guys know they're going to double team. They got this guy at home position. Anytime he at the home position, you got to expect double team or try to expect scoop. Okay? Scoop blocks. You know what I'm saying? So basically get tight on him. Don't let him scoop block you, hit the shoulder, get up to the next level. You don't let this guy get across your face. Don't let him push you out, double you out of there. They got too much of an angle right here to do all the stuff they want to do. You wide right here. Get tight. Okay? Yeah, get tight. You good right here. Just punish him. Now, if you was in the shade, get tight here. Get tight here so this guy can't come get you. And he won't be able to scoop up to the next level. That's why we get tight alignments when backs are at home. Okay? Let's run it. Now, he jumped outside. Why? I don't know. He getting the double team. Now, imagine if he was tighter right here, punishing this guy. He would make this double team a lot tougher for these guys. Okay? This guy got a battle. He got to go punish this guy, though. Don't get turned so fast. Go punish this guy. Get out your stance. Shoot your hands from the ground to the guy and just go punish him. And then once you knock this guy back, you get them on separate levels. It's tougher for them to get you up out of there. If you let them get on the even plane, they can get you out of there so easily. You got to get them on separate levels, make it hard for these guys to get you out of there. Right here, you got a base block, a wall block. Just go knock it back, stay outside free, eyes outside. Right here, this dude just jumped outside, opening up this C gap. He opened up this C gap, and now this big back is going to cut it outside. He's one-on-one with this guy here, small guy. I don't get it. I don't get this. Now, how would I have played this? Okay. It's a left-left call, 3 technique here. Be tight here. Okay. Be tight here. Good here. We good here. Okay. I'm going to put you in a 6-eye right here. A 6-eye right here. You're going to take care of this C gap. You're going to knock this back, take care of this C gap for me. We got a guy sitting outside. We got guys sitting outside. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody come out and try to crack him, then we're going to replace with another guy outside. That's how you got to play this. You got to be sound defense when you're playing against a guy like this. A guy like this. You can't get him those cutback lanes. You can't be jumping out doing no exotic defenses or anything like that. I don't even like stunt steps and stunting against a guy like this. I want to play it straight up. You either beat my ass, I'm going to beat your ass. That's just how I go. You know? You're going to have to beat my ass. I'm saying straight up. We're going to play. We're going to battle. It's going to be black and blue. That's what we're going to do that day. Because we're not going to let this guy get all these yards against us. And this right here is just not a sound defense when a guy jumping outside. Now, he may be doing his own thing. Now, let me say this. I do not know their scheme. I don't. Now, this guy could be doing his own thing. But I know we got good coaches all across the league. And sometimes players go into these games, they don't take it from the practice field to the game. They don't take what they learn from the practice field or in the film sessions to the game. They don't take it. And they do their own thing sometimes. And if you got guys like that, undisciplined players like that, then you pretty much don't want those kind of players on your team. You want disciplined players that are going to do what you ask them to do and do it the right way. So you can make this defense solid and sound. If you got a guy, if he jumped out of here on his own, these guys are not disciplined. And, you know, it's crazy if he did this on his own and gave it this C gap like this. Now, I would have him right here inside. Now, if you want to play a 6, fine. But he got to take care of the C gap. He got to take care of the C gap. Because I want these guys to come outside. Because when this back cut it outside here, he's running sideways. They come down at angles and they could go chop him down. They can go chop him down. But when you got this big boy coming down heel at you, like this, he coming down heel at you, and he going to get outside here. Now, see, there's the receiver. There's the receiver. He coming down to get him. He got to crack replace. See, but my thing is, if this guy was inside right here, they wouldn't have to do this. No, he would be upfield here. This guy would be upfield too. We have 2 guys outside right here. He taking care of the C gap. We have a guy, he'll be inside field. He'll be inside field out here. This guy will be crack replays on the outside here. We good to go. We good to go. You know what I'm saying? But now we let this guy get to the second level, and these guys, they're afraid to hit this guy. Let's not just sit here and lie about it. We got secondary guys scared to hit this big guy. And he outweighs them by a lot. And they think they're going to get ran over. They don't want to be embarrassed. But if you're a football player, don't worry about being embarrassed. Go get his ass down. Go get him. Go get him. You know, but this ain't a good feeling for them to be one-on-one right here in open space with this guy. You make him miss. He got him down, though. Good job. At least he got him down. It's just not a good feeling for them to be in open space with this kind of guy. That's a good job by him. Get to those legs. I won't get more of those legs because he almost missed this. Get more of it. Go get those legs, chop him down, and you got him on the ground. That's all you can ask for. You got him on the ground. But he should never get up to that level. He should never get up to you like this. You know what I'm saying? If we don't give up the C gap, it's a whole different picture. So we got this end right here. The end will be here, getting ready to fall off and get this. He will have to bend this all the way outside, running sideways, and we got guys coming and go chopping down sideways, not coming at you with a full steam of energy, with a full steam of speed. You know what I'm saying? Okay, on this play, okay, we got a 0 technique, we got a 3 technique, we got a 5 technique outside, we got a 3 technique over here. Then this guy here can be in this crease. He can be in this crease. You got big boy offset to you, so you can get in this crease and go get this. You know what I'm saying? We got a guy sitting outside here, but we want to make sure all our gaps inside are good. All our gaps are good. We got a guy right here for this gap. This guy right here sitting here. We got a guy here for that gap. And then we got a guy right here that can get over the top. We got a guy right here that can get over the top. So basically, what's going to happen on these guys right here, you got to be physical. You got to come off. You can't play a big back like him and not be physical. Now, ask yourself, are you catching this or you being physical or attacking this with your hands? I think we catching. And we catching, and they're just rolling us up out of here. And let's see. Let's just run it a little bit. Let's show you. We catching. We ain't attacking, punish nobody. So my thing is, you're going to get this double team a lot right here. When it's 3 technique, you're going to get this double team. That's why you go attack him. Go attack him. Get him on separate levels, okay? We're trying to drop a knee. That's old school. Go attack him. Get him on separate levels. Stay as square as you can, as long as you can. We got it. We got something going. Now right here, down block, we got to close, go attack this tight end. We can't sit here and wait and catch him. We got to go attack him. We got to come right now. As soon as we get this down block, we got to come out of our stance, go get him. Go get him and make it happen. Okay, we can't be catching up front. We got to go get it, guys. Make it happen. Okay, right here, you drop the knee. Okay, now when he come off, you got to pop back up and get back in here. You got to get right back here. So you can't get you right here. You drop the knee. You made that decision to drop the knee. And the only reason you had to drop this knee, pretty much, I feel, is that you ain't coming off attacking this guy. I mean, watch. You're just putting your hands on him. You ain't really coming out your hips going to get him. You know what I'm saying? We got to go attack him. We should be already engaged here. Go attack these guys. Knock them back. We got to set a new line of scrimmage up front. That's the only way you're going to play a big back like this. And you got to come get this. Come get this, okay? And then we got this handle, okay? Right here, we catching here. Go get him. You already know what's going on. Go get him. You know what I'm saying? Hat and hands it. And I don't know where your linebacker fit in this scheme. I don't know where he fit. But he should be coming over the top right here. But hat and hands this thing and be able to help either way. I know you got outside edge. You're trying to set the edge here. But let's see what happened here. Yeah, you setting the edge. Set the edge here. But you got to come get him. Then set the edge. And then this guy can come over here and feel inside of you. We're good to go. But right here, we got to come get this. Okay? You drop the knee, but then you end up on the other side of this guy. That's why I say we got to go attack this guy. And so if you attack this guy, we cause a lot of stuff to happen. A lot of stuff to happen. You know what I'm saying? Even this guy right here that's coming back across the formation, this wing that was over here, coming across the formation, we attack this, we knock all that off. We knock everything off. We aggressive. We got to be aggressive. We got to be aggressive. And now, because you ended up on the other side of this right here, you ended up too heavy inside here. You got a little, it don't take but a little crack for these guys sometimes. It don't take but a little crack for these guys sometimes. So imagine if you just come, he down blocking, you pretty much know what you're getting. They put this big tight end like this formation, every time they get in this formation, they come to get you. He's way up here, sitting up in the B gap, sitting up here as big tight end. I already know he down blocking. I'm coming to meet him. I'm coming right now at my stand to go meet him. Imagine coming and meeting this guy right here. Meeting him down in here deep. Knock back right here. Getting this knock back. Coming at your stands and knocking this back. Coming at your stands and knocking this back. Okay? Just imagine that. And watch this film. And watch what so imagine knocking this back. Imagine coming. You being here. You're being here somewhere, meeting this right now. Okay? Instead of having a little extra space right there. Meeting this down in here. Meeting it. And then not giving no ground. Got your outside free. You got a backer inside. This guy got to stay here. He'd have knocked this back and stayed outside here. In this, he has no gap. There's no way for him to ease through here. Okay? Get off this block. Let's see that you get off this block violently. Okay? You got him. You got separation. Got separation. Okay? You got separation. Okay? Now, get off violently. You got to snatch him, get off. You can't ease off this thing. See what I'm saying? He's still hanging on to you. Now, you could get a holding call. They ain't calling this. A lot of times referees ain't calling this. They didn't call it on this play. That's why you got to be violently getting off these blocks to make it noticeable that you're trying to get off the block. And now this guy going to drag you down. It's a lot more noticeable when you get off with aggression. Be violent getting off these blocks. Don't just ease off, snatch his ass and get off of it. Bam, get off. Now come. See what I'm saying? You ain't going to arm tackle this guy. Okay, on this play, this is a tough play because they toss it and he comes back. This back comes back, right? Now, the first thing I see is this guy go in motion. Let me put him in motion. Okay, he goes in motion. Okay, that's the first thing I see. Okay, we got this guy playing head up. And I just noticed in today's game, when these guys are head up like this, it's tough. It's tough for these guys to play blocks and schemes and stuff. It's almost like it's outdated. Seattle do the same thing. It's almost like these two techniques, it's outdated. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really play two technique a lot anymore. because there's so many things can go wrong if these guys don't read this the right way or get this block scheme get it right. And then you leave these guys behind us. We kind of fool them sometimes, thinking that you got one side, then you don't. And that's why a lot of people don't even run two gaps no more. They kind of just go ahead and do a hybrid. They get on the edge, go ahead and put them in a 3 or put them in a 2-eye, and go from there, right? Now this guy looked like he might be in a 2-eye. Let me go back here to see where he at. Now if he is in a 2-eye, he just got to get this foot and put it down the middle of this guy and play a 2-eye. Don't get, put this foot right down the middle of this guy and play this 2-eye, and you'll be in a good position. Now what's going to happen, that's why I showed you guys the motion. The motion happened, okay? Now, look, you got two guys outside now. So we got to make a decision with this guy, okay? And this guy. We got to make a decision now. Are we going to pinch him in here and let him go make a play because we got two outside now? Or are we going to let him play outside and then let this guy fold underneath to help out with his run? That's what we got to do. It's got to be one or the other. Either we're going to let him stay and play and he fold underneath to help out with his run game, okay? Clear things and fold underneath. Or we got to say we got two outside. Pinch it inside, go get it, okay? Knock this back right here. And right here, we got to say, 2-eye, knock this back, get off this thing, go make a play. Knock it back, realize what's going on, realize it's run this way, because the way he blocking down on you, and go. Now, you can help yourself too by getting a little bit tighter here. Knock this back, eyes inside, go see it, okay? But let's run the play some more. Okay, now, see, we're playing, still getting out the ball and getting up the field. That's why I say, when we try to play these guys, shoot your hands to this right here. If you shoot your hands to his inside number, he disappear, get up the field, go make the play. Get up the field, go make the play. A lot of people like to play all this back stuff. Man, forget it. Line up on your guy, knock him back, go make a play. They disappear, get in the backfield, and go make a play. So imagine this guy right here, he's shooting his hands to this inside number, and he just keep going right here. Just match it. Just watch it. See? Just go. Get on back there right now. He going to be up on his back right now. This guy may come, but look, right here. You already see what all this space, just come on, get off. Get off the block. The thing about D linemen and the reason they don't make plays, and sometimes the reason that guys get yards on them, is the fact that they hang on to these blocks too long. They recognize what's going on. Because right here, I would have been like, hit him, recognize that this look like a toss. I'd have got off of this right now and came. Got off and came. Don't hold on to these blocks too long. Let's look at backside right quick. Right here, he playing a 4-eye. Now, one thing I can say about a 4-eye, when you playing an inside shade, enter these inside shades right here. If these guys try to cross your face, you already know the ball's running over here somewhere. Okay? It's automatic. He tried to cross your face and cut you off, you already know where the ball going. Let's see what he do on this play. Yeah. He tried to cross your face, cut you off. You got no hands. You didn't shoot your hands. You ain't using your hands. Nobody using their hands. Ain't nobody shooting their hands. And that's the biggest problem. So imagine coming from the ground right now, shoot your hands to this inside number and get more inside. Put this foot right down the middle of this guy. You don't want to have two outside here. It's easy for him to cut you off this way. Get this foot, put it right down the middle of this guy, then you can play this B out, eyes in this B out. Knock him back, play eyes in this B out. And you define this cutoff block. You make him work a little bit harder to cut you off. And now you know when he cut you off, you know the ball's being run over here somewhere. It's not coming all the way backside. It's designed to do this and come downhill. You already know that. So when he cut you off right here, you punch him with your hands. You got to use your hands, though. You punch him, and you get off inside right now. Get separation, get offside right now, and you probably can come over and help out on this play and make this play. See, he got you right here. You all the way over here. You made it this far with no hands. Think about that. You made it way over here with no hand work. No hands from the ground. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if you use your hands from the ground, get more in here, split him with this foot, get more inside, shoot your hands. Now you got the advantage. You control linemen with your hands. You control blocks with your hands. Shooting your hands from the ground, separation, get off this thing, come over here and help. Imagine how much closer you would have been if you shot your hands right here, got off this block, and got over here. You'd have made this tackle. With everything that's going so bad over this side, with two guys outside, this guy chasing, still shooting them and going, you chasing, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing this guy disappearing outside, it's got to be some kind of run coming back this way, because there's no way he's not going to cross your fade, cut you off if it's run on this side. So if he do anything other than try to cut me off, he trying to base block me or go out here, I know it's something up. I just got to keep going. I got to shoot my hands, keep going. Only time I'm worried about this guy is if he's trying to cut me off. That's why I shoot my hands, get separation, know that the ball going this way, and get off that block. Just like this guy got. Just like this guy got. But the fact that he went out there, way out there, I'm finna get up through here and go make something happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make something happen. Same thing here. Shoot your hands. Is he trying to cut you off? You in the 2-eye. You pretty much in the 2-eye. Now he base block you. Jack him up, get off that block and go make something happen. Okay? Giving up way too many yards just from technique issues and alignment problems. Alignment problems. 2 outside here. Pinch him. If he pinch inside, he can't help us. Tell me, if he pinch inside, he can't help us. Let's see. Yeah, he probably can get through here and go make something happen. Get through here and go make something happen. But right here, shoot your hands, knock him back, get off that block, get down that line. Right here, keep going. Knock this back. Knock this back. Okay, knock it back. Just get off the ball. Attack it. 2-eye. Get on 2-eye and just attack it. Now, if you're going to be in the shade, get tighter and then go get through here. Go. Go. Okay? But the alignment, assignment, and those things right there, it matters in defense. If you ain't got proper alignment, you got to carry out your assignment, and your technique got to always be there. You got to always bring your hands from the ground to the guy so you can go and make plays and get off blocks. Now we got a cutback coming. You got a block on him, and now he out. Too many yards. Too many. Okay, right here, this is just another one of those examples of when I was just saying that I'd rather have these guys in 4 eyes right here, especially when you got 2 wings right here. I'd rather have you guys in 4 eyes just playing this and knocking this back with eyes in the beak out. 4 eyes, knock it back, eyes in the beak out. I'd rather have that right here with the back offset to you, this side, back offset to you. I get down on my stance, hit this crease right here. I hit this crease right here. Now they do got the same side toss. They can do that sometimes, but we got to go ahead and play the defense that's presented. You know what I'm saying? Percentages say he gonna come down here, or come across formation here. That's what the percentages say. Anything else, we rally to it. But right here, you know, we got to go attack. You guys, they still catching. You guys are still catching up front. Y'all ain't attacking nobody. Hands from the ground to these guys and knock them back. Set a new line of scrimmage, especially against a big boy like this. You got to set a new line of scrimmage. If you don't set a new line of scrimmage, we done. We done. And right here, what's going to happen to this guy, they're going to double here. Okay, this guy going to close, but he going to that old school spill technique. Spill it out to the linebacker. Spill it out to the linebacker. Well, there's a chance sometimes these linebackers don't get out there. You know what I'm saying? And the spill is old school. It's really old school. I'm telling this guy to go down and make a play. Come close, first thing coming back, knock the hell out of it and try to fall off and make a play. That's what we want them guys to be playmakers. You don't want to give yourself up 1-for-1. So he come down here and he gonna spill this. See what I'm saying? He gonna spill this. Linebacker sitting here, he ain't got outside yet because he don't know what's going on yet. He gonna spill this, right? Run a little bit more. So he gonna spill it, give up 1-for-1, get knocked around. Linebacker don't make it outside. Now he bounced it outside for a long game. Linebackers don't get there. And our big boy is outside running. This is old school, guys. Down blocks, he closed, and now he gonna go spill it with his outside shoulder. He gonna go spill this, right? Instead of coming, knocking the hell out of him with his inside shoulder, and maybe even, you already closed off the gaps. There's no gaps in here. The gaps are closed off already. If he come down here with his inside shoulder and take this guy out and be able to fall out here and help out on this tackle, and tackle this running back, the gaps are gone. He took the air out the gaps by just closing. Closing is enough right here. You already took the air out these gaps. There's no gaps in here. Backer sitting in this one. We got no gaps in here. Everything's filled. This guy just for moral support. That's what he should be for. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be a guy that's right here ready to be outside in case you don't make this play. But I want my guys on the edge to be playmakers. Okay, come out here, use that shoulder, get him, go attack him, and go try to make the play. Okay, when you come out here and give yourself a 1-for-1, now the backer don't make it over the top because he can't see the ball sometimes, and now he don't get out there, and this backer don't scrape out there fast enough. He don't get over the top fast enough, and now we got yards. But guys, we got to set a new line of scrimmage. That's the first thing. Right here. You so bent on dropping this knee because you already know it's coming. The back offset from you. You pretty much figured percentage to say it's coming across here, right? Imagine just, getting in there, attacking this guy. Get him on separate levels and try to knock this guy into the backfield, yard and a half in the backfield. Imagine just attacking these guys, knocking them back, setting a new line of scrimmage. We got to be physical. You know what I'm saying? Hands from the ground. Hands from the ground right now. Don't start getting ready to drop the knee. Just go get him. Go get him first, and then we get our body weight down outside. You know what I'm saying? You got to attack him first. Now, spill it to nothing. We just can't rely on these guys to get across all the time and be there to get this play and make this play. Even if he got across right here, chances are he could overrun it and this guy stick his foot in the ground, still hit it down south. See what I'm saying? So now we late getting out there and it's a lot of yards. It's just me, guys. I mean, that's the way I teach it. I want my guys outside to close. I want you to close, but I want these guys to be playmakers. I don't do all that old school spill stuff. That's old school spill stuff when I played back in the day, and I hated it then. Because we had to spill to nothing, give ourselves up for nothing, 1 for 1 for nothing. Now, I'm trying to take you out, come close, take you out, and still be involved in the play and try to make the play for a tackle for a loss. Right here. Imagine hitting with this shoulder. Getting this shoulder and hitting this dude with this shoulder. Being able to maybe get up now. Hit it and get up. You know what I'm saying? You already closed off the gaps just by being down in there. Now get up and try to help out and make this tackle. Just imagine that. And these backers can still scrape, but they're not needed as much. We're going to slow it down, if anything, and not allow it to get out here so fast on top of them. And that's it, guys. It wasn't long 1-minute plays, but they did gash them for a number of plays. Some plays I didn't even put on here because I couldn't understand what they were doing on defense on those plays. So, I mean, for the plays I know they should have been in base defense and playing base defense, those are the ones that I covered. And when you're playing a big back like Tennessee got, you got to make sure that you're where you need to be. And you can't go out there and be tricky. You can't go out there and do a lot of stunts. You got to line up man on man. You kick my butt, or I'm going to kick your butt. And that's how it's got to be. It's got to be a black and blue kind of day. A black and blue kind of day. Okay? You want your guys to be playmakers. You know what I'm saying? When you close down there, I hate the old kind of techniques. You know what I'm saying? The head up stuff, the spill stuff. That's outdated. It's outdated. There's a new way of playing things today. And the offenses are so much more advanced that you hurt yourself more than you help yourself when you do those kind of things. Like I say, now, I know that these teams got great coaches. I know they got good coaches. Sometimes it's the players, guys. It ain't even the coaches, it's the players. The players got to take it from the practice field, from the film sessions to the game. And they got to go out there and make plays and do the things they need to do. And if you don't do that, you're going to get hurt. Now, a lot of times when I look at this, it's alignment problems. It's two outside with no kind of plan to get the inside guy back down inside that gap. You can't have two outside. You got to be sound in your defense when you're playing big backs like this, or he's going to expose you. And my thing is, the best way to play these big backs is to be straight up, play straight up, and let's go at it. It's like a boxing ring, guys. Put us in the square and let us go at it. One of us walking out and one of us ain't. Now, could be a chance that both of us walk out. No harm, no foul. You know what I'm saying? No harm, no foul. But you got to be physical and set new line of scrimmage up front on big backs like this. You can't come into this game catching. You can't catch blocks. Because now you sitting on the line of scrimmage, stuck on the line, SOL, and you ain't making nothing happen for the defense. You set a new line of scrimmage, you make him do something different. When a big back like that get to chopping his feet in the backfield because you done knocked it back, you got him. You just don't want a big back like this to get a full steam of speed downhill and get to the second level on your DBs. That's what you're trying to prevent. You're trying to prevent him from getting to the second level coming downhill on your DBs. You want to make stuff happen up front on the line of scrimmage by being physical, knocking it back to make this guy stutter his feet a little bit, chop his feet a little bit. We got him. And that's what it takes. That's what it takes when you're playing a big physical back like this back. He's good, guys. He's a good back. They did a good job of just running some plays and cutting them back and find those little cutbacks that they needed to get those yards. But those cutbacks shouldn't be there if we play sound defense. Against a team like Tennessee, who pretty much rely on the run game to go out and win games, they're not that great at passing the ball. You know what I'm saying? They're not that great at passing the ball. They can throw it, but I'd rather control the run game and let you get a few passes here and there. But I'm going to take my chance on coming up, stopping the run game, and I'll give you a chance to pass it and see what you got. But that run game got to be important, because in order to win games, you got to stop the run on defense, and you got to run the ball on offense. If you take that run away from Tennessee on offense, then what do they have? They have the pass game, and their passing game ain't no deadly passing game. It's not a deadly passing game. But anytime I see a running back in the dot position or the home position, anything like that, I'm playing run. I'm playing run. You know, anytime big boy in the game, percentages are, I'm playing run. And I rally to the pass. You got to have good eyes. That's all you got to have in the secondary. You got to have good eyes, see guys up front. If those guys go block, you got to come and run support. You got to crack replays. Those are things you got to do. But you got to play good, sound defense versus the run in order to beat teams like this. Just go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and help me out. Until next time, everybody, Club 93 is officially closed.
Let's get it.